I wanted to start a YouTube channel for a long time. Probably like you, I've been dreaming about combining my passions with just uploading here on YouTube, getting a creative outlet, and maybe making money along the way. So now I put a challenge for myself. I will upload every day for the next 30 days and see how I go from being a complete amateur to hopefully being a bit less of an amateur. And just to be honest, I'm not a complete beginner. I've had a failed podcast where I published 8 episodes or so, and a YouTube interview corporate channel where I talked about online marketing with industry leaders. But talking to a camera like this on my own, building a real audience, making people actually care, that's a completely different skill. Why right now? Well, YouTube is in an interesting phase where you might have heard that smaller channels are gaining much more traction, and a format kind of like this one, really raw and unedited, is what seems to work. So it feels like the macro is great for people like me and maybe you, as you're watching this, to get going. And you might sit there and think that you want to do it, but you're not really sure how the journey is going to be or how easy it's going to be. Well, now you can follow me for the ride and see where it goes. And because I'm going to do it in public. I'm in a moment of my life where I've cut a lot of things loose. I have space to experiment, to fail, to try again, and figure out what I can build here. If I can do this starting at 43, most likely you can do it too. Since it's our first time, let me introduce myself a little bit. As I said, I'm 43, I'm a dad of 3, recently divorced, and I stepped away from my company back in July this year. So I'm unemployed. I need a reset, I felt, for a longer time. And maybe you felt that too. Maybe you're not satisfied in your corporate grind, and you're dreaming about doing something creative, something for yourself, something that's close to your heart. So here's a chance to do it together. Um, because I wasn't happy, I had anxiety, I felt disconnected from myself. So this is me starting over, creatively, personally, and professionally. This channel, I imagine, will be like a public diary of my process. I'll talk about the things that always have interested me. So I'll talk about money, personal finance, workouts, art, tech, creativity, routines, coffee, and the emotional side of starting a new chapter. It won't be perfect, but it will be real. So my goal right now is just consistency and to get the reps in here on this channel. That's why I decided 30 videos for the next 30 days. No expectations, no overthinking, just showing up and learning the craft. If you're also starting over or curious what it looks like building something from scratch at this age, maybe you'll get something out of this. Or maybe you just enjoy watching me fail forward. I'll hope I'll see you tomorrow. Over and out.